Hello, everyone, and welcome to round 5 in the silver class of Trinity Competitive Race. And you join us today for the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. The first race here at Silverstone was held in 1950. It is 5.8 kilometres, it has 18 turns, 52 laps. And the lap record is held by Lewis Hamilton in 2019, who did do a 127.3. So, 18 turns of pure adrenaline, with absolute pushing the cars to their limit to determine what will be an important qualifying. It's not the be all and end all. It's not everything track position. You can overtake around here. Plenty of overtakes in positions. Before we get on to the track, let's just have a look at this current standings. As you can see, following last week's DNF, D-Swish is joined in P1 with Dorian Alpha on 56 points, with Sir Charles closing in on 48, and Charles really shown some good consistency coming into this Grand Prix. He'll be looking to make an impact. And Blen and Nelsie both in 4th on 39 points. So it'll be interesting to see what happens going in to the final few minutes of qualifying, and of course the race, which will be 26 laps long. So everyone on their out lap. On board with George JT, who will be looking for a few points at his home Grand Prix. Only 14 drivers tonight, meaning only 4 people will not score points. It's not necessarily a track where incidents are known, and certainly safety cars, but his KGB has been disqualified, and I don't know why. So let's go on board with George AT as he comes up to Abbey flat out in 7th gear, comes up to Farm Curve, heading into Village, down into 3rd gear as he approaches the top of the loop. It's down into 2nd gear, get on the throttle easy early, touch the inside apex, down Wellington Straight, heading down in towards Brooklyn. 4th gear down into 3rd, back up to 4th. And now we have Luffield, one of the slowest points of the track. Nicely taken as you come through Woodcott. It's absolutely flat out, heading down. As we look straight ahead, you can see Copse Corner. Slight lift from Jord there as we come down to the most iconic corners in the track, Maggots and Beckett's. Slight lift there, not feeling too confident. And here we are, Hanger Straight. All you can see in front of you is Stowe Corner. You've got Stowe A, B and C. And he needs the grip. He's got the grip. There we go. Looking down here, we come into Vale. Nicely on the curb. Neat and tidy. It looks neat and tidy on the exit of Club Corner. And that'll put him in provisional pole position with a 128.3. Nicely done. Let's see what Fire Up Flow can do in the McLaren. It'll be looking to beat 28.3, I can tell you that for nothing. It looks quite methodical. He's gone with the plain white helmet. 29.2, so not really pushing the boat out for pole position. Who's next in line? We've got a Haas. It looks like Nelsie Baby. who has invalidated, so let's go on board with him. As he starts his flying lap, because he must have invalidated very early in the lap, because he has got a full whack of it. Ultimate Gamers goes third, Ben Swerve in fourth. I'm not sure if that's on the soft, so yeah, both on the medium tyre. The strategy around it is soft to medium. You don't really need to go on the hard tyre. Maybe if there's an early safety car. Let's see what Nelsie Baby can do as he comes down to Cups corner. He's flat out. Pedal to the metal. Love these two corners. Oh. Who lost it? He's lost it. And he's reset to track. I don't know if that's a penalty in this. The McLaren on a fly. Let's go to F-Ball Weeb. Nicely through Cups corner. Hayden, how you doing, man? There's a yellow flag in sector 1 and 3. I think that's just letting people through. He'll be looking to get into the 27s here, I'm sure. 7 minutes into the quali, the track will be getting quicker. The tyres will come to him. A slight too much curb there. Takes club corner, very nice. 28.6, it's P2 for now. Robin Lawyer. I don't think I've seen this guy. Actually, did he race last week? I'm not too sure. But here he comes. He's got a Renault for company right behind him. I believe it's Dorian, and Dorian should kind of back out a little bit here just to keep his engine cool. KGB did get disqualified, and for some sort of reason, it was in the pits, and I don't know how you can manage that, actually. Here we go. It looks like he's completely backed out of it. 33.9, yeah. So maybe Robin Hood is going to go for the medium to soft strategy, which, if he can keep up with on the first set, not necessarily terrible decision, but yeah, it's not the quickest strategy. Deathwish Tricky out on a flyer. That house looks really nice around Silverstone. Not too sure on the weather conditions for the race, but for now it looks like dry in qualifying. But this is Britain, it can change. He takes Luffield really nice on the exit. Plenty of kib on the inside, swing the car. Little bit of a drift. Just lost the back end slightly. He's very gentle on the throttle there. 104.1. I think he's looking at mid 128 here. We could see a 28.5. Crosses the line. He gained a hell of a lot of time in that last sector because his middle sector was not very quick at all. So, Deathwish Tricky, pole position for now. On board with Fire Up. He's got a lot of ERS, so I'm wondering if he's made a mistake. Actually, sorry, we just started the lap. Okay, my bad. He's 4 tenths up on his previous best, so still P4 at the minute. We got a Haas of Nelsie Baby, who's just spun it. Sir Charles goes quickest with a 1:27.6. Third in the driver's standings. That's a brilliant place to be. Let's see what Fire Up Flow can do as he heads through Maggots and Beckett's quickest part of the track. 6 tenths up. It's looking good. He's on course for P4 at the minute. Last sector, you really can gain the time through Vale and Club Corner. So he could provisionally jump up to third here. He doesn't. He doesn't. He misses out. So it wasn't the cleanest of last sectors, and he might be disappointed with that. As Ultimate Gamers is coming through. Just starting Sector 3. He's 5 tenths up on his previous best. Blim Machine in a nice position on the medium compound. And Gamers has bailed. Nelsie Baby, what can he do? It's P3. It's a strong position for the house drivers. Nelsie and Sir Charles both on 39 points in the table. And there's nothing between them there. But Sir Charles has the advantage. Let's go back on board with F-Ball Weeb as he starts a flyer. Actually, let's go on board with Dorian because he's higher up on the track. He hasn't set a time. He's on the medium compound, which I find quite surprising given how late we are in the qualifying session. Number 81 by the looks of it. Or is that 7? 87, I think. See what he can do. It's P7. Well, he's got time to go around again and get onto a SOP, because I don't think he's going to be too happy with that. Okay, we got F-Ball Weeb. Let's go back on board with him as he comes into Vale. Nicely hooks up nicely on the apex through Vale. Club Corner, flat out. It's P4. It's P4 with a 28.2, and he can still get back to the pits. And he can still put on another set of softs. I expect the track to be very, very quiet for the next few minutes. And then we're going to see whole leather break out. Robin Hood has come out very, very early. Which I find surprising given that he's gone for the soft tyre, because I can only imagine he's gone for a bit of fuel where he may be doing a fuel dump. To anyone watching the stream, get your votes in the chat about who you think your podium will be. It's neat and tidy from Robin Hood Lawyer. He's not got much ERS left, and I think he's going to run out, which will really, really compromise. I'm not too sure he should go through with this, because if he pits now, he's got time to go in and get a new set. He's committed, so this will be his last run. Yeah, and it's not an improvement either. So Death Wish, tricky. Let's go on board with him. He's in P2 right now. Death Wish is in 8th position in the the driver's standards right now. So he'll be looking to really improve here. Let's have Sector 1. He's down a 10th. So he has to find 4 tenths just to get even with Sir Charles, who's in the pit. Excellent. Excellent line through there. He's 2 tenths down, though. This does not look like an improvement. And he is trying to save, so he can get round again and save. But he's bailing out, and that will be his qualifying session over. Dolphin Chaser, oh! He just about keeps it on track. He doesn't improve. And if he hurries up, he can get back round and get another flying lap going. So we've got some people on out laps right now. Everyone else... Ben Swerven is about to start his... Oh no, he's going up to Cop's Corner, so... Forget what I just said. It will be F. Ball Weeb who's first to start his flying lap. Here we go. This is it. Make or break. A bit wide there through Abbey. Nice and tidy through there. The loop, nice on the exit. Really nice line, actually. Touch of correction. See what he can do. He's 3/4 of a tenth up, which wouldn't be quite enough to improve to P4. This looks like a neat, tidy lap so far from F. Ball Weeb. Beautiful, beautiful line. Misses the apex there. Won't matter. Slightly on the grass. And he's lost a tenth, so he'll really have to push the boat out to make some time up here. Just a tenth will pretty much make him up in position. As Fire Up Flow goes P2. Let's see what he can do through here. Neat inside. He is it quick though. It's not. Ben Swerven 2 tenths down. It looks like the track's gone away from them. It looks like the track's gone away, and it's like the track's losing performance. Bit wide, club corner. That'll lose them time, and he doesn't improve. Blend machine has aborted, so he will start in the medium compound. So that is it. That wraps up qualifying. It's Sir Charles with podium. With pole position. Fire Up Flow is second. Deathwish third. Nelsie Baby fourth. George fifth. F Ball Weave sixth. Ben Swerve in seventh. Ultimate Gamers eighth. Dorian ninth. Blint 10th. And it's Dolphin Chaser who will have the first pick of telling what he wants to go on. Robin Hood Lawyer, Log 666, and then KGB, who was for some reason disqualified. Dorian in a fairly decent place. It's not. He will lose time to begin with, but if he can keep up with the soft runners, if the soft runners can battle, that will definitely help him. He does not want a safety car within the 5th to 10th lap, because that will just benefit the soft runners. Team Haas with 3rd and 4th, that's very, very good for them. Helps them with the team constructors if they can keep it there. Sir Charles will be delighted with that pole position. George JT has been practicing hard for this, so he'll be semi-pleased with that. I think he can make some moves going into the race. But yeah. Get your predictions into the chat room, guys. That's it. And we don't really know, well, we don't know what the weather is going to be for the race. This is Britain. This could be wet, this could be dry, this could be wet and dry, this could be dry and wet. I mean, I've personally been there at Silverstone, and it is just crazy. However, it does look like we've got blue skies with a slight little bit of cloud, and this will definitely favour the guys at the front. Straightforward soft to medium strategy. I think the soft tyres can go till about lap 10. And then mediums. 14 drivers, so 14 different potential abilities of crashing. Watch out for KGB at the back. He didn't get a go in quali. He's probably going to do the medium to soft, the alternate strategy. I definitely think Sir Charles will be looking to win and close the gap to the front two in the standings. Be interesting to see what happens at Team Haas. Maybe there'll be some team orders coming in, both on the same tyre, same strategy. Just waiting for these guys to ready up. There's only 20 seconds now before they start readying up for the formation lap. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to hit that subscription button for your everyday Formula 1 needs. Don't forget, tomorrow night is the gold class, and on Thursday there's the platinum class. Sir Charles leads us away for the formation lap around Silverstone for the British Grand Prix. Fairly slow formation lap, as you'd expect. Don't want to overheat them. Soft tyres. They do want to last to around lap 10. And let's just have a look at what people have selected tyre-wise. Position times, tyre. So we've got P9, P10 on the medium, so they won't be able to select a tyre. However, Dolphin Chaser and Log 666 have gone for the soft compound, and it's Robin Hood and KGB, who have gone for the reverse strategy. So what this means is basically Dolphin Chaser and Log 66 are going to try and make some moves early on the fresh tyre. And hopefully, you know, that can help them. The medium guys won't necessarily be hoping for a safety car, at least until like 13, 14. So Sir Charles comes to the front of the grid. KGB has unfortunately left the session. Not really sure. Maybe he can get back in. So we are nearly ready for the start of the Grand Prix. Let's go to position changes. And here we go. So here we go. 2 red lights. 4 red lights. 5. And let's go, go, go. It's a slow job for Sir Charles. The Haas of Deathwish. Absolute flyer off the line. Goes from 3rd into 1st. Sir Charles is off the track slightly. George JT up into 4th, but the Haas will come back at him. The Red Bull is up. Oh my god. George JT had nowhere to go. There's a Sauber around. It looks like Ultimate Gamers. Unfortunately, Blind's round as well. Deathwish leads from Sir Charles. Nelsie 3rd. Ben Swivin up 3 places. Looking to get past Nelsie Baby. Down into Brooklands. He's going to send it. No, he sits behind. Fire Up Flow up. Down 3 positions. George JT down 1. He doesn't have damage. He very fortunate on the racing point. Dorian on the medium compound already up to P7. F-Ball Weeb down 2. Dolphin Chaser on the softs up to P9. Crazy start. Yeah, I'm just wondering if anyone's got damage at the front. Looks like Sir Charles hasn't got damage, but he's got Nelsie Baby, who is all over him. Nelsie actually sets the fastest middle sector. He's going to have a look going into Stowe corner. Sits behind, decides against it. And this is definitely helping his teammate getting away. Already a 1 second within 1 lap. There's a move at the back. It looks like Fire Up's going to have a look. Sorry, Dorian. George AT really struggling at this point. Missing all sorts of apexes, but maybe them tyres will switch on. KGB still not with us. Oh, Nelsie's round. He's lost it. He's lost it at turn 1. It's Abbey. Nelsie in P3 lost it. This is interesting. This is interesting because Robin Hood he's not watched his Delta and he's got a speed and drive through. So the soft runners are basically, they can prolong the stint of their tyre. I'm interested to see, can one of these soft runners go onto the hard tyre and earn a pit stop? I think it's definitely worth the question. George AT in 5th. Dorian up to 6th. I'd love to be in this race right now. I'd love to take a chance on the hard side, getting to the end. You're basically saving yourself 30 seconds. And I'm not sure that whatever strategy someone is on, they would make that up. So let's just have a look. No damage, no damage. Robin has got a drive through, no damage. KGB hasn't been in the race. Looks like Log has got some damage, so he might go into the hard tyre, which I think will benefit him, to be honest. Blim Machine, has he got damage? Here we go. Ultimate Gamers. The only one to pit is Ultimate Gamers. He has got damage, so he can put on a new front wing, and the hard tyre will get to the end. And I think this is a touch of genius. Let's see what tyre he does go on. I hope it is the hard tyre. It is. It's a great... I think this is a good call. Oh, no, he's got medium. He's got the medium tyre. Wait. No, he is on the hard. It's the game just being the game. So he has got some catching up to do. Provided he can catch up, this could really work out for the Alfa Romeo driver. He's about half a lap behind, but he will be able to go at full speed. Death Wish, Sir Charles, Ben Swerven, Fire Up Flow, George JT, Dorian, F-Ball Weeb, Dolphin, Robin Hood, who has got a drive through. KGB, who unfortunately hasn't made it back into the lobby. Log 666, which I'm surprised he hasn't pitted, been on the soft tyre and at the back. Blinn, who's got damage. Oh, no, he hasn't. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, fastest lap, I agree. I think Ultimate Gamers has played an absolute perfect strat here. Providing he can catch up to the safety car. I mean, he hasn't got to stop again. These guys are essentially 30 seconds behind him. Absolutely, I agree. And I did call it in the chat that perhaps the soft runners should have pitted for the hard tyre. Because they're going to be pitting in about 7 to 8 laps anyway. Let's go back to the position changes. It's this one. Here we go. So the mover of the race so far is Ben Swerven. Dorian, who is in fact joint leader in the championship with De Swiss, who here's an ear. Already up to P6 on the medium compound. And this will help him for sure because predominantly he can stretch the mediums and he's not losing an advantage to the quicker tyre right now. Yeah, I think he can. If he gets damaged, he's screwed though, so. I mean, Ultimate Gamer is down 5, but absolutely in the best position, I think. Sir Charles, well, I mean, he won't be happy that he's second, but, you know, he is there, you know. He's still fighting, he's going to be in the mix. The undercut will be a big swinger in this race to decide positions. Penalties may play a part. It's not necessarily a track where you do pick up a lot of penalties. There are a few corners where you can. Definitely turn 1 if you take too much of the inside curb. Where else? Maggots and Beckett's, again, you can. Everyone keeping their distance, very, very nice. The two Williams side by side. Robin Hood's got a drive-through penalty for speeding under the safety car. And he'll have to serve that in the first 3 laps of the safety car going in. Yeah, the guys on the mediums will be quick at the end, but they've still got to gain 30 seconds, which I don't know if it's possible. Safety car is in this lap. He's gone. Deathwish is gone. It's a decent restart. Fire Up's got a decent restart as well. He's all over the back of Ben Swerven. But the downforce and the dirty air really plays a part in it. George JT just absolutely watching the back end of this. Doesn't want to get too greedy too early. And already you can see Sir Charles and Deathwish not necessarily getting away from Ben Swerven, but already a second within half a lap. That's quite some pace. Staying in the slipstream, it will overheat his engine. He backs out. Lack of downforce. You can see it. George JT very close to fire up. Just backing up. He does not want to get brake. Not that he get brake checked, but oh, that's a tight line from George JT. Really compromises his exit, but fire up gets up on the grass. And look at Dorian in the medium tyre. He got a better run out than all of them. George JT is going to go at the inside Stoke corner. He's not going to make it sick. He's gone too narrow. And Dorian's just overtaken. I think Dorian should give that position back. I think he's overtaken George JT off track there. He got the momentum from going off track. Yeah, I would definitely report that. But either way, he's passed for now. And Deathwish has got the pace. Sir Charles really dropped off the back of Deathwish. Dorian's catching up already to fire up Flo. Are we starting to see the mediums turning over to be the quickest tyre right now already? Let's keep an eye on Ultimate Gamers, who he is in fact 12.2 seconds off the leader. Let's not forget that. But a pit stop around here is 30 seconds plus. Has he got damage? That's my question. Come on, give me a better camera view. He hasn't got damage, so that's good news. F-Ball Weeb tries to make a move on George JT. Is he going to send it up to Vale? No, he stays behind. Dorian is all over fire up Flow. DRS is enabled. Sir Charles coming back at Deathwish. Now it's 9/10 of a second. Dorian having a look. Doesn't want to be too close. He has got DRS, so he should make this move stick. Gets a good exit out of loop. DRS. Puts it into hot lap. Is he going to send it? He sends it. Oh, it's good defending from Fire Up Flow. And that'll stay. There's contact between Dorian and Fire Up Flow. No damage. Lucky boy. Oh, we got to run around. It's Sir Charles. He's not out though. And that's promoted Ben Swerven into second. Fire Up Flow into third. And Dorian already up into P4. George JT up to fifth. Football Weeb up into sixth. Dolphin Chase up to seventh. Great start to the race for him. Ultimate Gamers only 12.5 behind the leader, and he's not losing a great deal of time. Look at the train now behind Fire Up Flow. It's third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Dolphin Chaser is gaining on him. As I say that, he goes a little bit further behind. The gap to lead Ultimate is 12.3, and he's really looking like he's in a commanding position here. Look at this train behind Fire Up Flow. Deathwish looking comfortable up front for now. At 2.8 in front of Ben Swerven. Dorian 2.1 further behind. He has got past up Fire Up Flow, and I think we're going to see Dorian just go clear of these guys now. I think George AT needs to make some moves. You got F-Ball Weeb, who is also gaining on these people. As logged 666 picks up a 3-second penalty. And Dolphin Chaser can see him. He can smell the fumes. Look at Kate, Ultimate Gamers. 13.3. He has lost a second that lap. Bit wide there from Football Weavy. Might have picked up a warning there. George AT on the inside of Fire Up Flow. He sends it down the inside of Brooklands. He's going to make it stick. Great move. So all of a sudden, Fire Up Flow struggling for pace around Silverstone. And I think we're going to see a multi-21 is when he doesn't listen to team orders. But I think we might have to see some sort of switcheroo here because Fire Up Flow is not on the pace. He's gaining. Inside of Stowe. George goes deep in order to cover it. No, it's nice. Let's check out the second McLaren. No, Fire Up Flow pits. And it's a safe return to the pit. So Dorian chasing down Ben Swiven, who is chasing down Death Wish. Gap to the leader for Ultimate Gamers is, let's have a look, 13.8. So he's comfortably in the window. Feel very spread out right now, and yeah, not much happening really apart from these two battles. You've got, oh sorry, this battle, George AT and F-Ball Weebs. George AT thinks about breaking the slipstream, but really, yeah, it doesn't really need to do that around here. Dirty Air playing a massive factor for F-Ball Weeb as he comes through Maggots and Beckett's and gets a half decent exit on Chapel. He still has DRS. And Gamers is losing time. Jordan's pits, so does F-Ball Weeb. Dolphin Chaser carries on because he has got them fresh softs. Ben Swiven also pitted, so second, fourth and fifth pit. Dorian up to second, 5.4 behind the leader of Deathwish. And I think Deathwish needs to really cover this off now with, you know, he will lose time to the Rano. Gamers goes up to P5. And already you can see that going on the hards that early, massive benefit. They still haven't come out the pit and he's around down Wellington Straight. Dolphin Chaser up to third. Great drive from him so far. Deathwish still increasing his gap to P2. So he's really doing well looking after them tyres. And he may as well go on as long as he can because it'll give him a great advantage at the end of the race. Blue Machine up against the Dolphin. And you've got Ultimate Gamers who can see this battle. Does the chaser go in? He does. That promotes Blinn up to a podium. Ultimate Gamers up to 4th. KGB, who won't get any points for this, up to 6th. You got Log, who's probably going to pit. Ben swerving up behind him. So if Log doesn't pit this lap, you'd imagine there'll be some sort of let through. Yeah, he's going. George JT's got Football Weeb for company. They're all going to be enjoying these new tyres. A Gamer's only 8.4 behind the leader. And he doesn't have to pit. Massive, massive advantage. Fire Up Flow's gone wide. He's gone wide. He's lost it completely. And this is allowing the chaser to come back. Look how much time Dolphin gained because of them fresh tyres. Them fresh softs compared to them old softs. Fire Up Flow really did make a bad mistake there. It's a very spread out field right now. Yeah, it looked like Fire Up Flow just got on the throttle too much. And there's not really any close battles, is there? Deathwish Tricky, who was leading the race, is now... Let's have a look how far he is behind the leader. 23.5 seconds. So he's 19 seconds behind P2. And he's about 14 behind P3 on the hard. So he could possibly gain or catch up to Ultimate Gamers. Possibly. But I don't think he will. As he gets past KGB, the AI. Yeah, no real battles going on here right now. We're going to see Deathwish really starting to come back at Ultimate Gamers. What would be great for Dorian right now would be a safety car. Because he has track position, he could just box for soft tyres. The other guys would have to go around at Delta. And he could probably come out in 3rd. Come on, guys, give me some action. Dorian doing well up front. Still leading the pack. 5.4 from Blinn. Both on the same strategy. Both don't have to pit. There's a yellow flag, sector 3. It's Log. But he's not going again, so there won't be any sort of safety car. The gap from Ultimate Gamers to Deathwish now 12.7. So he has gained a second, but at this rate, it just won't be enough. Ben swerving, keeping the gap to Jord at a fair distance. He's also, well, of course he's catching up to KGB because he's not in the race, but He's looking decent here for maybe. Let's have a look to leader. So he would be coming out around where Dorian would be pitting, but I don't think it's going to take Dorian or Blin much to catch and pass. Wow, we may as well go on ball with Ben as he overtakes an AI. Seeing as that's the only action on the track at the minute. Nicely done as he outbrakes his opponent. Oh, it did look like he took the off track. He got a 3-second penalty for his trouble. A little bit of squirm at the end of his exit of Luffield. Jord can't catch his teammate, unfortunately. There we go. Deathwish now 12.1 seconds behind who, you know, what will be the leader of the race. As Blin Machine pits on lap 16. Sorry, it would have been lap 15 because Dorian's gone round. Where's that going to bring him? I think it's going to bring him out around KGB. No. Yeah, KGB. Just behind KGB. Where is KGB? Where's KGB? Blin is still not out. It's going to be more. It could be Firewit. It could be up behind Firewit. Fire up Flow. Oh, this is going to be close. He's got them. He's got the tyres up to temperature. And Fire up Flow gets it done. Not a good pit stop for Blin. As Fire up Flow does have a little bit of lag. Fresh soft tyres. Oh, and look at that. Dolphin Chaser really gained a lot of time on the braking zone. Here we go, on board with Blin, who is clearly got the pace of them medium runners. Dorian pits. Dorian pits. So Gamers will take the lead. Nothing you can do about it. He's got the softs, he's got the line, he's got the pace. Ciao, ciao. Nicely done. And look, he's there. The Dolphin is there. He's fishing about this battle here. And Dorian, he's out. He's out in P6. He comes out of the head of the battle. Head of Blin. He's got F-Ball Weeb just 1 second ahead of him. And Jord 1 second ahead of him. And then Ben Swivin, obviously. So I think third is possible for Dorian. But I really do think that... I think Gamers has played an absolute belter here. And right now, if he looks at his telemetry to the cars behind, he can see that he has got a commanding lead. But he will still need to be careful because he does not want to chuck it away. The gap will come down for a few laps. Let's stay on board with Dorian because I think he's going to make some moves. He's a little bit too far behind on this occasion. Is he going to send it anyway? Nope, thinks better of it. Has a look, he's just sitting behind, minding his time. Taking his time, he knows he's got the car advantage. He can see up to third. As Blin sets the fastest lap on the soft tyre Oh, and Weeps goes wide. Abby, it's a beautiful send. Let's go ball with Blinn, because he can see all this just take place. And it won't be long before he gets past Weaves, I wouldn't think. 5 cars, very, very close. Mixture of cars as well. I mean, you've got Toro Rosso, McLaren, Renault, Racing Point, Red Bull, 5 constructors. George JT picks up a 3-second penalty. That will not do him any good. Oh, there's contact. But he'll get it done now anyway. There we go. It looked like an ambitious place to overtake originally. But he gets the job done anyway. And it looks like Blinn's actually struggling to get... Oh, it's an almighty send. Absolute deadly pass going into Vale. What a move by Blinn. And already on the back of George JT, who's struggling now on their mediums. .4 the gap from Gamers to Deathwish. It's close. It's very close racing. Oh my goodness, he's gone off track. He's gone off track, Blinn. Blinn trying to overtake Max Verstappen style. He's trying everything. George gave him no room. I mean, rightly so. This is brilliant, guys. Blinn has turned into Max Verstappen. And this is, yeah, nothing wrong there. George allowed one move. And it looks like Blinn's actually struggling to get past. Oh my goodness. And look who's there. It's Weaves has actually gained. Sometimes he's had to lock up to avoid collision with Blinn there. Blinn is really thrashing the hell out of them tyres. Dorian's got past Ben Swervin. Gamers is being caught, but not at a rate where there's going to be any sort of challenge on him. Blinn, again, tries to pass Blinn. George JT. It looks like Robin Hood has spun on Hanger Straight. This is it. This is closer from Blinn. That's the one move you're allowed. George JT. Yeah. Nicely done by Blinn. Nicely done indeed. So at the minute we have Gamers in first, Deathwish second, Dorian third, Ben Swervin fourth, Blinn fifth. George JT 6th, Football Weaves 7th, Fire Up Flow 8th, Dolphin 9th, and KGB 10th, who probably won't get his point. Sir Charles, I just want to point out what has happened to him, because as George JT picks up another penalty, Sir Charles started on pole position. And he's had a shocker of a race. Haven't spoke much about him, so I do apologise about that. But all the action up front, as Ben locks up his rear left down in Vale. Blinn looks like he's good for an overtake going into turn 2? Turn 3, sorry, Village. Yeah, Village. Is he going to send it? I think he is. Oh, oh my god, they can't see. Oh my god. Oh, he's putting up on him. That, I mean, make of that what you will. Okay, so Weebs is catching George JT. Dolphin Chaser is catching Fire Up Flow. Sir Charles is in the points. Dolphin Chaser. Oh, he's so close. Oh, but his line. Oh my god. His line, I thought he was going to lose it. Very, very close battle in here. Ultimate Gamer's only 5 laps away from what people may have thought was a crazy strategy, but actually worked out very, very well. Oh, it's tight. And wow, I don't know. I kind of hope that Fire Up Flow gets involved with this battle because he can drag along the Dolphin. He sent it, George JT. He sent it. It's tight. It looks fair enough. I didn't really see much wrong with that. I don't think he can really go anywhere. I think the stewards may have a look at that, but ultimately I think that's racing. And Weebs gets a hell of a run there out of Klopp's corner. Hell of a run. He's sending it into Stoke corner. He thought about it. Oh, he sends it into Spale. It looked like Weaves tried to back out, but it'll still go down as a corner cut. Dolphin still can't get past Fire Up Flow. Oh, this is a tight battle. This is a tight battle. Oh, we got yellow flag. It's log. It's log. He's still going though, so we're all good. We're all good. .2 now the gap between first and second. Dorian is catching, but it's barely catching. Blin Machine is actually catching Dorian at this point. So Blin is the one on a mission. Here we go, Ben Swiven. Yeah, he got very close to George JT and he's compromised his exit. And Weaves has got past Ben Swiven. Ben Swiven looks like he's going to the back. Has he picked up damage? He has. He's got no end plate on his left-hand side. Oh, that's ruined his race. And look who's there. It's Fire Up Flow. And Dolphin Chaser. So this is the battle for fifth. Look who's there. Blin has already got up to Dorian after half a lap. So Dorian pace really gone off. But they are catching. They are catching second. At this point, I would say Blin is on for a podium. But he's got hardly any ERS. There's battles everywhere. Penalties will play a part in this race. For sure. I have no idea where they're going to go. Blin looks to make a move. Does he send it on the inside of Stowe? He doesn't. He backs out of it. Doesn't even look at it, in fact. And maybe he's just waiting. Oh, he sends it into Vale. That could have been pushed to pass. Yeah, I think basically, yeah, it looks like they've come out how they should have been, really. But Blinn looks like he's got so much more pace. And, yeah, he's on the older softs. Ooh, George JT clips the inside, doesn't get a great exit. But he's far enough in front that he will stay ahead. The gap down to 4 seconds now between Gamers and Deathwish. It is coming down, but it's not enough. I wonder if Gamers have got penalties. The softs look like they've gone. I wonder if Gamers has got a penalty and Deathwish hasn't. Oh, there's some close battles going on here. Blinn makes a move. He's got to go on the outside, going into Stoke corner. That's where the grip is. He can send it around the outside. Dorian defends it quite easily, actually. And this time he does send it. It's side by side. It's fair. And again, Dorian holds off. Oh, it looks like Weebs just got past Jord. And he's been trying for a few laps now to get past. Dolphin chasing now on Fire Up Flow. As we start the last lap, it is down to 3.3 the lead. George JT is really all over the back. What's happened to Weebs? Sector 3. Jord and... oh my god, this is so close. Dorian's coming back at Blinn. Oh, Jord JT, I missed it. I wonder if Weebs has let him through. And we're on board with Gamers. He's going to win. He's going to win the British Grand Prix. When at one point he was last. And it is P1. Deathwish second. Blinn will get third. As Dorian really dropped out. They must have had a collision. Dorian will finish fourth on track. Jord P5. Good battle with Weebs. Jord will finish behind him. Jord down to 8th with penalties. Sir Charles P9. Disappointing race. Ben ran out of fuel and Log will be the last. He's coming round Cop's corner now. Well done, mate. Carrying on. Not a great race. But the winner is Ultimate Gamers with the only guy who thought about saving himself one pit stop and going on the slower tyre. And he has only won by 3 seconds, but it proved to be the right call. As Log comes around the final 2 corners, he won't be happy with his race, but we move on to next week. And that completes the British Grand Prix, where I have to give my driver of the day to Gamers, because I think that he was in a position of nowhere, and he was the only one who took the chance, looked at the situation, and it paid off massively. So Gamers gets the win. Deathwish second. Blend Machine holds on to third. Dorian fourth. Dolphin fifth. Dolphin, what a drive. Well done, mate. Fire Up Flow sixth. Weeb seventh. Jord eighth after penalties take their toll. Sir Charles ninth. Ben Swiven 10th. Log 11th. Robin Hood 12th. Nelsie just did not finish. And KGB got disqualified. So that rounds up the classification for the British Grand Prix. Join us tomorrow for the gold class, same time. And thank you for watching, and I will see you tomorrow night.